We need to show them the richness of our pre-colonial spirituality and how colonialism impacted our culture.
Yes, we must highlight the historical context and the resilience of African spirituality.
And how education can help us reclaim our heritage.
Meanwhile, across the globe,
we need to understand their perspective and share ours respectfully. I'm interested in learning about their spiritual traditions. We should acknowledge the impact of colonialism and how it changed their society.
Let's ensure the discussion is respectful and informative.
I'll be asking some tough questions to get to the heart of the matter.
let the debate forum begin. Moderator. Welcome to today's debate on the historical and cultural perspectives on the imposition of Christianity on African societies. Let's begin with opening statements.
Before European colonizers arrived, African societies had rich and diverse spiritual traditions. These included belief systems centered on a supreme being, ancestral veneration, and various forms of animism and polytheism.
We acknowledge that during the colonial era, European powers imposed Christianity on African populations. Missionary activities, backed by colonial governments, sought to convert indigenous people and suppress their traditional religions.
Pre-colonial African spirituality was diverse and deeply rooted in the community. We believed in a supreme being, honored our ancestors, and practiced animism and polytheism.
Colonialism led to cultural erosion and erasure. Our traditional beliefs were demonized and many of our practices were nearly eradicated.
But wasn't Christianity also seen as a way to bring education and development to Africa?
While education came with Christianity, it was also a tool for control and assimilation. The King James Bible, for instance, was used to impose European cultural and religious norms.
The colonial imposition had a profound impact on African societies. It wasn't just about religion, but about cultural domination. How did African communities respond to this imposition?
Many communities blended Christian teachings with their traditional beliefs, creating syncretic religions. This was a form of resilience.
It's impressive how these communities adapted and maintained their spiritual heritage despite the pressure.
In recent years, there's been a resurgence of interest in African spirituality. Education and awareness are tools for emancipating ourselves from mental slavery.
Cultural reclamation through educational curricula is essential. We need to study and practice our traditional religions and philosophies.
It's important to recognize the diverse experiences of African communities with Christianity and colonialism. Not everyone resisted, and some found ways to integrate the new religion with their existing beliefs.
How do modern African Christians reconcile their faith with their cultural heritage?
Many Africans identify as Christians, but there's a growing acknowledgement and appreciation of our rich spiritual heritage. Interfaith dialogue is crucial for mutual respect and understanding. As we conclude, let's discuss how we can move forward.
Educating people about the history of colonialism and its impact on African spirituality is crucial. We need to understand how our indigenous belief systems were suppressed and support efforts to revive and celebrate them.
Encouraging the study and practice of traditional African religions can help in reclaiming and preserving cultural identities. Promoting dialogue between different faiths can foster mutual respect and understanding.
Understanding this history is essential for fostering a more inclusive and respectful appreciation of our continent's rich cultural and religious diversity. Agreed. We must continue to educate ourselves and others to create a more understanding and respectful world.
Thank you all for this insightful discussion. Let's continue to learn and grow together.